And then one day, I'm having my quiet time, and the Lord said to me, would you give me everything? This was after we had sold that $750 car. We'd bought another car. We had 2 cars. We had paid off all of our debt, all of those things. And we had money in the bank. And the Lord said, would you give me everything? And I knew what he meant. He meant personal checking, personal savings, ministry checking, ministry savings, retirement, both cars, and the house. And I remember thinking, Lord, I would love to give you everything. You gave me everything. You gave up everything for me. And so we sat down, Debbie and I, and decided where to give all the funds, where to give the cars, the people for the 2 cars, and then the house. We gave the house to a pastor, had 5 kids. And by the way we did it, and this has been verified too, is that they said the best way to do it is for the church to buy the house, and then you give the proceeds back to the church, and it'll be a parsonage for the pastor. And so that's what we did. The church bought it from us, but we gave every bit of it back to the church. So we gave everything away. A few days later, I'm reading the most famous story about Solomon in the Bible. You know what the famous story about Solomon is, right? God appeared to him and said, ask anything you want. Ask anything you want. Can you imagine God saying that to you? What would you say? Ask anything you want. And so I'm reading about Solomon, and I thought, this is amazing because it says at night the Lord appeared to Solomon. So I wonder what happened that day. What happened that day was he was inaugurated king of Israel. It was tradition, not even scripture, tradition for the king to offer 1 bull when he was inaugurated. Do you know how many Solomon offered? 1,000. And here's what God said to me. I only say to extravagant givers, ask anything you want. He said, I would never say that to a selfish person or a person who's not a giver because I can't trust them. He said, but I can trust you because you just gave everything. Just like that. And then he said to me, ask. Ask anything you want. And you have to remember that I was very immoral before I accepted Christ. And then I've shared this in a book. I've shared it openly. Debbie shared it in a book. I was immoral after we got married. And Debbie didn't know. And I thought when she finds out, I'm going to lose my marriage. So I knew what I wanted. I said, Lord, I want for Debbie and I to be passionately in love all the days of our lives. And this year we celebrated 43 years of marriage. That's worth every dollar we've given away. More.